day, everybody, and welcome to another installment of our building series in 7 Days to Die. I'm your host, Lowfdog, and we're building a skyscraper and craps. As you saw yesterday, made a big mess, kind of figured out the basic kind of outline for the structure, and so a little bit of progress has been made. So as you can see, this is where the kind of courtyard area for the outside of the building is going to be. So it's going to go up 2 floors, and then on the inside of the building, then we're going to have more of a kind of a traditional environment. And I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. I think I might actually make the inner part go up 2 floors also, because that makes sense. You have a nice big kind of lobby area with the tall ceilings to make you feel small, and the big building is probably going to be like a financial services building or something, something evil. That's right. maybe a software company. I don't know. I see that we have run out of the drop ceiling 02, which is what we're using for the floor on the inside, with the exception of, you're wondering what these little tiles are. These are the outlines for the elevators. So the elevators will be here. They'll still be the same weak sauce approximation of elevators that I've been using in my previous builds, but we're gonna keep working on this and placing down the blocks for the floor. Behind this, I think I'll put some stairs. So the center part is gonna have right here we'll have a stairwell, and then these side areas, I'm going to use the additional space probably to make something like janitor's closets, or some sort of utility closet, something that we can put like loot in. So that might be a thing, but still working on that. As you see here, we have some grass, and that's because when I was going crazy with the auger, I got off track in a few spots. I was pretty good with it normally. Surprisingly so, I've gotten a lot of auger skill. I don't like to use the augers for the fine detail work. That's where I pull out, the pickaxe. That's the personal preference. If you're good enough, you could use it. And there's also tools that you can get to make, like a stone axe do like incredible amounts of damage, that you can custom do it. You don't have to do it, manually the way that I do it, the way that, drives everybody else in the, modding community crazy, because they're like, why do you do this? Well, for one thing, putting these blocks down is incredibly soothing. It's, it's very zen. You just keep putting the blocks down over and over again, and, yeah. I enjoy it quite a bit, but doing these crazy things is why some of these structures actually happen for me anyway. But it's all personal preference. Don't feel like there's an appropriate way to do it. If you want to build a building with custom recipes and like mine all the stuff yourself, you can definitely do that. I don't recommend it. Just because of the time involved. Nobody thinks that this is, how I play, my real games. Although some of the tester team would, they actually renamed, for a while there, they renamed the creative menu the Lowfdog menu. But when I'm playing for real, we don't create stuff, because there's no point in that. You have to play for real. But when you're building a structure like this, it's the building and the design. I think I've said that before. It's not I mined this all myself, because nobody at home, I don't think, or the people that are going to use this POI are going to care oh, this was, hand hewn out of, stones that were found in the burnt biome, and they fought off zombies the entire time while doing it. I mean, don't get me wrong, that'd be an impressive achievement, and I actually tried to do that on Bartertown, but it just got too annoying. It got in the way of what I was actually doing. So that's, something to think about. But really, when it comes down to whether it be creative mode or play mode, however you enjoy playing, that is the best way to do it. Don't let anybody fool you. It's like, oh well, I only play, zombies run all the time, and if they touch you, it actually deletes your Steam account, and you have to buy the game again. Okay, you can play that way if you want, and if that's how you enjoy it, well, hey, that's I kind of have to wonder, especially with when 13 came out, how many of those hardcore players maybe revised their strategy a bit, because we were dying a lot. It seems like they toned down some of the things, like the cold weather, and maybe it's just, maybe it was just, learning curve. Got used to them. I'm not really sure, but yeah. Well, enough said about that. I don't need to, want to hear like the dog pontificating about, like custom play. Like some people like to heavily mod their servers. It's not my thing, because if I make a POI, I want it to be able to be used by pretty much everybody, which ironically turns out is not the case for things like my stadium, because they're just too large to actually fit in random gen. Oops. Maybe this one will fit. I think it might. I am building in the city POI, but I think probably I'm gonna go past that 45 by 45 limit. That might be a thing. I'm not really sure what the exact number is. Big C would probably be able to answer that question a lot better than I would, but he's crazy. That's right. Anyway, I don't really know how much of, watching me place blocks is going to be interesting to people, but, we're hanging out here, we're having fun, talking about stuff. Yes. Have you guys seen the new Power Station POI? I really enjoy that one quite a bit. There's lots of fun things in there. Still wish I could have my hotel. No hotels for dogs. I know. It's very sad. And I still haven't gotten any Skittles. But you never know. Someday. Alright. Yep. Placing a lot of blocks. This is, what building the big skyscraper is all about. You can do some of this stuff procedurally, although it doesn't work for lobby situations. That much is sure. For the elevators, I'm gonna have to decide, because we do have control panels available. I'm gonna have to decide how I want to go about doing that stuff. Maybe I'll use a control panel, maybe I won't. It's gonna depend on how it looks and fits in. That is a question I don't have the answer to yet, so I guess we'll see in the future videos, because I'll try some stuff out, and if it doesn't work, I'll try it and make it different. That's the thing, this game is usually pretty friendly about, although you have to decide things like, the design of the building early on. If you make changes, the game is pretty good with that. Just make yourself new blocks. Yeah. Anyway, how long have we been doing this? Probably a decent amount of time. I guess I should talk about the outside here. So we've got these quarter blocks, and you really can't tell now. You'll be able to tell in the next installment as I build some more floors, but we've got these quarter, what is it? I don't know what it's called. Steel pole block. And they're placed every block around. What it's gonna do is it's gonna make like these metallic columns that I think are going to look pretty good. We might find out that it looks like poop, but we'll see. We'll see pretty soon. And they're going to be placed all the way around. Now, what I had to do was I placed them in an L-shaped pattern. So if you go over here, you see this works fine. So you have one there, it's there on the right. You place it here, you place it here, and you can go over here, and it places all the way down this road, down this side, and down this side. But the pattern does not match up properly. So on this side, you have to... Oh, look at me, I'm dressed for success. Maybe I should put some shoes on or something, I think. Yeah. Okay, not those. Alright, that's better. Alright, how about some pants? Hazmat pants, I haven't seen these. No. I don't think so. I had it, and yeah. We'll go with the ginger. Alright, drag that over there. And not bad. I don't like how the textures for the iron boots are, they don't seem to have that down. I don't know how it looks for the players. That's something I'll have to check out. I am going to give you guys insights into my actual real play game so that you can see us fight. Maybe I'll try to for the 14-day horde tonight, because that's what we're up to. I will try to be online for that. I'm not really sure. I kind of look like a stripper at the moment. I think I need to fix that. Alright. No. They've changed everything, so now I don't know where everything is. That's kind of a hassle. Am I not? There we go. We're gonna go that route. Huh. They got rid of some of the colors. I thought I remembered green. Yeah. Why didn't that show up in the list? Did I just not see that? People at home are gonna comment and be talking. Okay. Let's take a look here just to see. Okay, so I don't know what the deal is there. Devs, if you're watching, this is kind of a bug. Maybe it's not showing up as an item. But the green tank top doesn't appear. Am I just not seeing this? Am I crazy? It's possible. Oh, there it is. It's on the next page. Okay. Wow, I'm glad I spent a lot of time on that, just so that you could see, you know. There we go. Yeah. Now, what? Okay. Yeah, well, so what did we learn today? One, dogs aren't very good at spotting green. Maybe we have, colorblind, something. I don't know. Two, the clothing seems to not render on that screen very well. And three, the skyscraper is coming along, and eventually one of these days is going to be super awesome, or at least slightly awesome. We'll see. Okay, all right. Well, that'll do it for this installment of 7 Days to Die, the Skyscraper Building Series. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, give me a like, and we'll have more to show you very soon. I'll also try to do a video, where I'm actually playing the game for real, so you can see that I'm not too bad with some of the weapons, surprisingly enough. All right, have a good one, everybody. Hi, folks. If you're like me, you're one of the many people who doesn't use admin tools in your building so far. But you know what? I was totally wrong about that, because admin tools are pretty freaking awesome. That's right. Holy crabs. Yep, it certainly clears out the poops.